Okay, so check it out. 6 months after the blip brought everyone back, Sam Wilson's still trying to find his footing, right? Steve Rogers hands him the Captain America shield, like, this is your legacy now, but Sam, he's not so sure about that. Meanwhile, Sam's like hustling with the Air Force, running ops overseas. Snatch a hostage out to the clutches of Laugh, led by George's Batroc. Of course, Sam pulls it off in style, Red Wing flying, wings slicing through the air, like classic Falcon moves, and he pulls off a slick rescue. The action was awesome, man! Then his new partner, Joaquin Torres, goes off investigating these flag smashers, some next-level anarchists who think Earth was better off during the blip. Meanwhile, Sam's got this whole shield situation weighing on him. He's like, it still feels like Steve's, I can't do this, and like hands it over to the Smithsonian. Even tells Rhodey about it. Rhodey's all supportive, but you can tell he's not fully on board with Sam's choice. Flashback time, Bucky as Winter Soldier and like killing people and stuff. He sees a man trying to open door with shaky hands. Man, I would be scared too if I saw a guy like that, and the man's like, I see nothing. Gunshot! And Bucky wakes up. Enter the shrink chick asking, Barnes, you still having nightmares? And Bucky's all, no. And she's like, I know you're lying. Bucky tells her that he crossed the name out from his list of amendments. She's like, now you have stopped fighting and what you want. Bucky's like, peace. She's like, bullshit. Bucky goes to lunch with Mr. Nakajima's like, ask that crazy, stupid, fine chick out on a date. And Bucky's like, sorry, man, but she's game. Nakajima gets all sentimental about his son, some red bean mochi, sharing his tragic story, emotional stuff. But Bucky just can't spill the truth. Torres heads to Switzerland to investigate and gets knocked around by one of the flag smashers. So you know these folks pack a punch. Back to Sam, he heads home to Louisiana trying to help his sister Sarah with the family fishing biz. He tries to get a loan from the bank. The dude gets a selfie, but is like, sorry, can't pass the loan. Then he gets a text from Torres saying, call me ASAP, it's important. Sam's like, what's up? And Torres spills the beans. Sarah pops in, all Sam, you gotta see this, and bam, the US government pulls a fast one and announces a new Captain America, like some new guy named John Walker. Bucky Barnes sees that news and practically goes nuclear. He tracks Sam down. He's all, Steve left that shield for you, man. And they clash over the whole Captain America thing. But of course, duty calls, and they gotta team up to chase down the flag smashers. Sam jumps out of a plane, and Bucky's like, where's the chute? Torres chimes in. It's too low for a chute, and Bucky's all, I don't need it anyway, only to realize he does and takes a nosedive. And Sam's like, I got this all on camera, and Bucky's like, make it go away, or I'll destroy it. Flag smashers are shipping stolen vaccines in Munich. Turns out these anarchists had juiced themselves with like some off-brand super soldier serum. Sam and Bucky follow the trail. Bucky was outnumbered. Red Wing came to help, but the super chick breaks it, and Bucky's like, I always wanted to do that. Sam joins, but they get their butts kicked. Even Walker and his buddy Battlestar show up to help, but like they were no match either. Now, Sam and Bucky aren't feeling this new Cap vibe at all. So when Walker suggests teaming up, they're like, yeah, hard pass. Meanwhile, Carly and the flag smashers are holed up in a safe house getting some shady messages about stolen stuff and threats to kill. Sam and Bucky head to Baltimore to meet Isaiah Bradley, a super soldier from the Korean War who was messed with by Hydra and the US government. Isaiah's got some serious baggage and isn't exactly thrilled to see Bucky, so he kicks them out after dropping some heavy truths. Bucky misses a mandatory therapy session. The guy's got issues, right? And gets arrested. Walker pulls some government strings to bust him out, but it's not smooth sailing. The shrink chick is back saying, James, I need a session, you too, Sam, and Sam like, that's okay. She's like, that wasn't a request. They do some therapy exercises, argue about legacy and duty, and Sam's like, I did what I thought was right. Doc, we've got shit to handle, and bails. Meanwhile, the flag smashers are raiding a place when they get a heads up, and one member's like, you guys go, I'll take care of this while Carly and her crew get away, but he got shot by the power brokers guys. Bucky's still not vibing with Walker, so guess what he does next? Like bust Helmut Zemo. Yes, that guy who tore the Avengers apart, out of a Berlin prison. Why? Because the man's got inside info on super soldiers. Next stop, Madripoor, the neon-lit criminal playground. They meet Selby, a crime boss who points him to Wilfred Nagel, the scientist behind the new serum. Then Selby gets taken out, and suddenly there's a bounty on their heads. Enter Sharon Carter, who's gone rogue since that whole steel cap shield fiasco. She's been living it up in Madripoor, but not exactly by choice. They dress up, goes to a bar, track Nagel to his lab, and man, Zemo got some moves. Still, she helps him track Nagel to his lab. They got company, so Sharon takes care of it with crazy action. The doc spills all about Carly Morgenthau, who lifted 20 vials of serum right from under the power broker's nose. Zemo's like, cool story, doc, then blam. Kills him. They escape, but Sharon's like, hey, Sam, maybe give me a pardon, and slips back into Madripoor's underworld. They go to Latvia to find Carly. The flag smashers are looting a GMC building for supplies when, boom, a massive explosion goes down. Bucky runs into Ao from the Dora Milaje, who's not thrilled he broke Zemo out. She's like, you've got 8 hours with him. Then he's ours. Meanwhile, Carly's busy at a funeral, and Zemo finds the location. Walker shows up and all. I give you 10 minutes with Carly Sam. Then it's my way. Sam tries to talk her down. Heartfelt moment. But Walker gets impatient, tries to storm in, and chaos erupts. Carly flees. Bucky chases her. Like all stair jumping and stuff, but lose her. Zemo finds Carly, smashes most of the serum. Carly sees opportunity, escapes. Walker stops Zemo and manages to snag one last vial. All right, so here's the deal. Carly's down and out, right? Power Broker and Sam are both hot on her trail, but she's like, I'll handle the Power Broker later. Let's split Sam's team and take down Captain America. Next thing you know, Walker just barges in all high and mighty, demanding Sam hand over Zemo. Walker's ready to throw down, about to land a punch on Sam, when out to nowhere, the Dora Milaje is swooping for Zemo. But Walker, oh man, he's too busy flexing his ego and picks a fight. Big mistake. The Dora Milaje mopped the floor with him. Sam's standing there like, we should do something, and Bucky's like, looking good, John. Smooth, Bucky. Meanwhile, Bucky tries to step in and stop Ayo, but she's got moves, dismantles his metal arm like it's a freaking Lego set. And Zemo? He just slips away into the shadows, no sweat. Walker all pissed like they weren't even super soldiers. Meanwhile, Carly threatens Sam's sister, forcing him and Bucky into a showdown with her. Carly tries to kill Walker, Lamar steps in but gets killed, and Walker snaps. He chases down a flag smasher and brutally murders the dude with the shield. And guess what? The whole world sees it. Sam and Bucky know they can't let this slide. Sam's like, give me the shield, and Walker's all, you don't want to do this, and Bucky's like, yeah, we do. They throw down in a fight, and Sam snags the shield from Walker's arm. It's brutal stuff. The government strips Walker of the Captain America title, but he's not done. He's approached by Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, this mysterious, agenda-driven woman. Bucky meets up with Zemo and hands him over to the Dora Milaje, asking for a favor. Meanwhile, Sam's still grappling with what it means to take up the shield. He revisits Isaiah in Baltimore, who hits him with no self-respecting black man would want to be Captain America. Heavy, right? But Sam takes it all in, decides to honor Steve's legacy his own way. Back in Louisiana, he's fixing the family boat with Bucky's help, and they bury their old grudges. Sam trains with the shield in an epic montage. Then the Flag Smashers plan one last big move and assault on the GRC in New York City. Walker's being all Tony Stark and making himself a new shield. Sam cracks open a special Wakandan case. Ta-da! Brand new wings in shiny Captain America style. He shows up ready to rock. Sam saves people and one guy's like, who are you? And Sam's like, Captain America, and he's like, man, I thought he was on the moon. On the ground, Bucky and Sharon Carter are trying to keep GRC officials safe. Sam jumps in to save the officials in the helicopter. Police tries to help, but lose control. Red Wing saves one pilot, and Sam saves another. Awesome helicopter action. But things get messy with Flag Smasher hijacking official vehicles. Bucky comes to rescue, but they distract him. Walker storms in with a homemade shield, aiming to kill Carly. Bucky saves the people while Walker's going toe-to-toe with Carly. Now, Carly's not exactly holding back. She's got her crew backing her up. Bucky's all heart. He sees Walker getting roughed up and doesn't hesitate to jump in. Meanwhile, up in the sky, Sam Wilson, our wing Captain America, is in helicopter rescue mode. He's out there saving hostages like a boss. But then things get messy. Sam takes out the pilot, no joke. And one of those trained officials controls the helicopter. Carly, she's got no chill. She pushes that official's vehicle down. Walker, somewhere between rage and that tiny spark of redemption, decides to actually help people. I mean, wow, but hold up, he is getting swarmed just when it looks like all hope is lost. Sam grabs the vehicle and swoops in to save the day. Meanwhile, we learn Sharon's the power broker. She straight up kills Batroc when he tries to blackmail her. Sam's still trying to reason with Carly. He's all, let's talk this out, but Carly's not having any of it. Bucky and Walker captures other Flag Smashers. Sharon steps in to protect Sam and shoots Carly. In the end, Sam Wilson stands tall as the new Captain America, giving a killer speech to all the senators. The remaining Flag Smashers are being taken to prison when their vehicle explodes. Turns out Zemo had a butler, like Batman Alfred stuff. Who did the dirty work? Walker slinks off to become US agent courtesy of Val. Bucky leans in like dead serious and tells Nakajima the real deal about his son and scrubbed every damn name off his amendment list. Zemo's locked up again in the raft. Isaiah Bradley gets his history displayed at the Smithsonian. Sam and Bucky are back at Sam's house and the end titles of Captain America and Winter Soldier appears. And that's how we land ourselves a brand new Cap. Oh, and post-credits, Sharon gets her pardon, but she's got schemes of her own brewing. The chick's gone rogue.